Ministers have drawn up secret plans to stockpile processed food in the event of EU divorce talks collapsing to show Brussels that no deal is not a bluff. So what we're saying to Brussels, still labouring under this ludicrous illusion that they're an enemy embarked upon a kind of game of chess, what we're saying to Brussels is, ha-ha, we have warehouses full of spam and umbongo, and we will live on that unless you do what we want. I know I say this to you a lot at the moment, and I know that it rarely proves to actually be the case, but I could be wrong. I really hope I'm reading this wrong. Ha ha ha, Brussels! This will teach you. We have corned beef coming out of our ears. We have spam on biblical scales stored in enormous warehouses that don't currently exist, but we're storing it. And we've got lots of umbongo and sunny delight. And that is what we will live on if you walk away or don't give us what we want in these negotiations. This is, I think, a bit like a haemophiliac threatening to cut themselves in the event of the person they're talking to not doing what they want. I mean, it effectively is like getting a gun out in negotiations and pointing it at your own head and saying, ha ha ha, give us what we want or we will blow our own brains out. I could be wrong. Maybe this is not a message to Brussels that says we will be living on spam and umbongo if you don't do what we want. I'll read on. It's a masterpiece, this story. Theresa May has ordered no-deal planning to step up, with the government poised to start unveiling some of the 300 contingency measures in the coming weeks. Theresa May and her cabinet have drawn up plans to stockpile processed food in the event of a no-deal Brexit. So, no deal is better than a bad deal, but no deal involves stockpiling processed food. What the hell would a bad deal involve? Also, they need us more than we need them, although we now need to start stockpiling spam and umbongo. At last week's Chequers summit, Brexiteer ministers demanded more be done to prepare for Britain leaving the EU without a new arrangement in place. There's a typo in my copy here, but I'll sub-edit that out. The Sun can reveal that includes emergency measures to keep Britain's massive food and drinks industry afloat. The Sun can reveal that a no-deal Brexit would threaten the survival of Britain's massive food and drinks industry. How can people write this stuff so dishonestly? It's quite spectacular. I know the foot soldiers are generally only following orders, but at some point, surely dignity has to intervene and you say, I can't write a story pretending this is good news. This is literally about the entire nation stockpiling spam and umbongo because the free flow of goods, 97% of which comes from the European Union, is going to be compromised and possibly curtailed. That's where the numbers come from. More than £22 billion worth of processed food and drinks are imported into the UK. 97% from the EU in an industry that keeps 400,000 workers employed in the UK. It gets worse, guys. Similar stockpiles are also being prepared for medical supplies amid fears of chaos at British ports next year. But when we told you there'd be chaos at British ports next year, you said that was Project Fear, Mr. Editor of The Sun, but for whom the phone lines are always open, have been ever since he accused me of all manner of foul calumnies and exaggerations. 0345 606 0973 is the number Captain Snowflake needs to ring in and prove he's not a coward.